Welcome back, people. In this video we are looking at Hcmc and what today has brought in the shares price. We can see that overall today we are pretty neutral, however we are ever so slightly in the red by about 5%. We started off the morning at 9.30 on a price of 0.0018, finishing off on 1.7, so of course not the biggest decrease that we have been seeing, but it is still a decrease nonetheless. Now this comes after a big increase in the past 5 days or so. We can see that in the past 5-day period we have increased quite significantly from that initial dip that we saw, bringing us back up by about 41%, and even from the lows on the 5th we are now up by around 36%. So things look like they may be starting to pick themselves up. In the past 2 or 3 days we have seen quite a lot of flat action looking at Hcmc's share price, and the question is, should you buy it now or should you avoid this stock? Like I said in many videos before, I am not a financial advisor, so please remember that, but yeah, in this one I'm giving all of my opinions. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe because we do talk about Hcmc every single day. But now that I have shared that information, let us quickly jump into this video. Initially today, we were looking at quite a lot of positivity with Hcmc shares. We bounced up quickly to a highs of around 0.0019, and of course we actually plummeted quickly after hitting there. Now overall for the whole day it was pretty stable, trading in the 1.7 to the 1.8 range, and we can see that it just bounced up and down for the majority of the day, so quite a lot of volatility was in this stock today, but overall it was one of the more flat days that we have been seeing, and I think that is a good thing. A lot of the markets were up today, which is fantastic. Let's hope that continues into the next week or so, but of course we just can't guarantee that it will, but we are definitely going to hope that it is. But yeah, right now a lot of hype is still around Hcmc. We are all waiting for the 15th or sooner when the CEO is apparently going to come out and share some important information with us, as I'm sure you are already aware of, and this is a catalyst which is most apparent and most recent coming up in the next few weeks. So I think this is key information going forwards for the next 10 days or so, as it will kind of make or break where the share price is going for the next few weeks. If they bring out some positive information which people like, we definitely could see the share price increase, and of course if they bring out some negative information, the opposite could happen. In my opinion, I am still optimistic. I do believe that the share price does still have a lot of potential, and we could see it rise way further than where we currently are. Long term, I do believe that this stock could be a hold, but of course what you're most bothered about is that short term catalyst of the lawsuit, and I 100% get why. Well, in the next week or so, I definitely can see this share price increasing by quite a significant amount. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of next week we were touching the 0.0019 range, and of course that would put us up by around 0.0003. I'm sorry for talking about all the zeros, but I'm sure you can understand why. So yeah, I would like to see us be up by around 3, let's say points, just to make it simple, by the end of next week. So that would be fantastic. But I think right now Hcmc does still have a lot of potential. Like I've said, a lot of people very hyped about this one. I think people will be adding more shares to their portfolio going forwards. So I can expect a big increase in price in the next week or so. I think going off that, if we do get some good news, we could see this one continue to rocket for quite a few months, and it definitely depends on what they say and what goes on around the lawsuit and that kind of information. But going forwards, long term, I do believe that this stock does have some potential either way. Of course, a lot of hype is around it for that lawsuit at the moment, but long term, I still do believe this company could be a fantastic hold. They have some pretty decent products, and their whole business model is something which, in my opinion at least, people are looking for in the world at the moment. They offer healthier choices to life, and of course that is something that a lot of people are interested in. I think going forwards, we will be seeing an expansion in the company anyway. I would like to see more products be added to their lineup. I think this definitely could happen. They have a lot of interesting technology under their belt. I think going forwards, we will be seeing a lot of growth for this company into the next year or so. Like I said in last night's episode or the previous nights, a lot of the earnings for this company were kind of hindered because of the pandemic. We are hoping that the next year or so, with the vaccine rollout, this may not be the case. And now that we have so much positive news around Hcmc, who knows, at the next earnings report, we could see a massive increase in price once more. So like I said, short term, we are looking at some big potential either way with that lawsuit coming out, well at least a lawsuit information coming out within the next few days, and on top of that a lot of people are definitely looking to buy this stock, and I think long term the potential is there. So tomorrow I would not be surprised if we were to see another dip in price. Let's face it, we are up by a significant amount, so if it was to fall a little bit more, you know what, that is not too concerning to me. Like I said, people are probably taking profits from the lows, and that would be understandable. But I think, like I said, going forwards into the next week or so, we are looking at some positive things, hopefully, with the shares price. And if you do want to see an update again tomorrow, of course, I'm going to be bringing it around the same time. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I thought I would just bring you a very quick video talking about what we have seen so far today. And yes, we are down, but I am not too concerned because, like I said, the next week or so is the most crucial time for the stock. And even so, long term, it definitely still could have that potential. So please do tell me what you think of this one down in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys are doing. Still, I am holding my shares as I have spoken about in previous videos. I'm looking to hold them for the next year or so, but we'll just have to see what happens in that time frame. So please leave us a comment. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye until then.